Never, ever a boring night of rookie truck racing at the Punta Gorda Speedway, and they put on one heck of a show again. And coming out on top, the young man behind the wheel of the 36 machine, Mellon Jr., Chad Chastain, having another great run here at the Punta Gorda Speedway. Finishing second right behind him, another well-known name in racing in Florida, Corey Bigley, coming home in the 00. He finished second, and finishing third, Big Dog Racing back up on top, and that third place finish by Tricycle Jr. James D'Elia the third, finishing third in the 77 machine. So it was an exciting night of racing for the rookie trucks also at the Punta Gorda Speedway. And that leads us into, what are we more than anything else? Our drivers of the week. And our driver of the week this week, young Chad Chastain, Mellon Jr., having another great run at the Punta Gorda Speedway. Quit looking so nervous. I'm not going to embarrass you, young man. But having a great run in the 36 truck. And one heck of a racing family you guys got that come out here. Been doing this for a long time, bud.
Yeah, I got to thank everybody that comes out, and Ross and my dad, they helped me get started with everything. And since Ross already was in it for a couple of years, he knew a lot about it and helped me get started. And just everybody that comes out and all that.
You know, you had some work for you in the feature race tonight. You got caught behind some trucks early on, had to work your way back up through the field, and got to put out front. You know, we watched you grow up around here. You jumped into the trucks immediately. Was it easy getting a hold of it, or was it a little bit of a challenge, even though you had help from Big Brother?
It's definitely a challenge whenever it's the first time you're doing something, especially something on this big of a scale.
You know, and growing up watching your brother race, now you're out here doing it. I mean, were you just chomping at the bit? How old are you?
14.
14 years old. Were you just chomping at the bit, waiting for your moment to get behind the wheel of that truck?
Oh, yeah. There was a time when Ross was running late models a lot, and we weren't so focused on the truck, and we actually took a spring out of it. And I was told I was going to get to drive it one time, probably in about March or something. So I went and found that spring and put it back in it.
So definitely figured out what worked with it early on. You have got a number of wins in the rookie trucks, and now you've stepped up, not only running the rookie trucks, but now racing a little bit with the pro trucks. You ran with the pro trucks tonight, and I think that was probably the most action you've seen so far with them.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting race. There were some pretty old tires and just couldn't get off the corner. Sorry if anybody that I hit or anything. Didn't mean to.
Definitely still, even though with the old tires, had a great run, chip off the old block, and definitely getting the job done in the rookie trucks and the pro trucks tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Oh, definitely. Melon One, JDI Farms, Helena, Ross, my mom and dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt and uncles, cousins, and everybody that comes out.
You know, you guys have been racing here at the Punta Gorda Speedway a long time. So have you guys got any plans to go out and race any other places coming up in this season or next season?
We're hoping. Ross is all done with his stuff in NASCAR, so hopefully we can put a little more emphasis on my stuff now.
Well, it's always good seeing you out here. We always enjoy watching you race out here. And so is it tough being called Mellon Jr., knowing you're having to fill his shoes now in the 36 machine?
I think it's the best feeling in the world to be able to be related to him and be associated with him.
It's pretty cool. You could probably go to the big tracks and go, hey, that's my brother.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I do.
Too cool, too cool. Always good to see you out here. Can't wait for you to do it again. Thanks for coming out and see us.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Chad Chastain, Mellon Jr., driver of the week here at the Punta Gorda Speedway. And real quick, we're going to swing over this way because we don't get to see this guy too much anymore. We watched him cut his teeth down here at the Punta Gorda Speedway, racing around in these trucks and all over the place. And the one story I love going back to, and it was before, I mean, you guys knew what was going on, but I didn't. And we were sitting at Daytona for, you know, a couple of different banquets, and we ran into each other, and there we were. And it's like, hey, dude, someday you're going to be down here. And little did I know that you were getting ready to get behind the wheel of a Camping World Truck Series.
Yeah, that was that's pretty surreal to think back to that banquet when we won in a late model championship. When we were there with Fast Car and everything, and you know it goes to show you just gotta keep trying, and if you keep winning, you keep putting yourself in the right position. You just got to keep moving up. Can't get stuck in a class, and you just keep moving up, and who knows.
Well, it's definitely been exciting for the fans around here at the racetrack, and it's neat to get on Facebook and see everybody that we know. And we're like, hey, we know that guy. He's doing it. And, you know, finally we can pat somebody on the back and go, hey, great job. We're proud of you. Keep it up. Keep smiling. That's one of the things. You've always been here, got a smile on your face, and done the right thing, man. But, you know, your brother, driver of the week, and all these wins, I mean, he's catching up to you quick.
Yeah, definitely. We won we had quite a few wins back when we were running in the trucks and different things. But we were talking about the other day. He's setting a little quicker pace, winning all these races than I ever did. So, and at a younger age, he started a little bit younger, so he got a little head start. But we're just taking him up the same route I did, nice and slow, just letting him learn everything he can in the rookie trucks and. Moving him up, letting him get his feet wet with the pro trucks, hopefully travel around a little bit next year, and just letting him keep getting laps. That's all he needs. He's got the talent. Just looking at how he can, things that he does that most people don't notice. That I know the equipment he's got, and because I've been there and I've done that. And if he can go out and win in that equipment and run with these pro trucks and these adults. Wait till he gets a set of tires on that thing. He'll be fast.
He'll be wheeling them on the outside. It's kind of cool because I can remember, you know, you growing up and racing, we kind of have to coach you along a little bit in the interviews, but you got it figured out now. Nothing to worry about, right? Oh,
yeah. I'd always clam up. I clammed up a little bit for this one. You know, it's been a while since you've interviewed me, you know, serious like this, but he's I don't know if I think it's just him watching. He's, you know, even racing or interviews. I'm still not good at an interview, but he's watched his whole life since I've been racing, and he's a whole lot better at his age than I think he's keeping pace with me. So it's cool, and I'm glad to see him doing so good.
I think the interview thing, you're getting a little bit ahead of him there. But anyway, speaking of getting ahead, it's great seeing you race in the Camping World Truck Series. Great job last night over in Homestead. We were really excited. We were sitting on an airplane watching it. It was great, man. Good job.
All right, thanks.
Anybody you want to throw out there?
Oh, I got to thank Melon One. Like Chad said, they're our biggest supporters. Helena, Uncle Steve. And we had Custom Cooling and Fort Myers Marine come on to let me race at Homestead. Wasn't planning on running that one, but they came on board, stepped up, got us some tire money and a couple other things. So we were able to go racing and came out with a top 10. And got to thank the family, of course. If it wasn't for our dad, we wouldn't be here just like everybody else. It takes their dad, and I got an awesome team that I run the Camping World Truck Series with. SS Greenlight, all my guys are great. Couldn't do it without it takes a whole group effort, just like everybody knows. They say the same thing everybody else says, but got to thank them.
I gotta mention one more thing before we go, and that was an article that was posted up on Facebook and put out there, and they were comparing you to a young Brad Keselowski behind the wheel of a truck and with those teams and working your way up through there. How's that make you feel?
It's pretty cool to see that stuff. You know, a lot of articles pop up online, and, you know, some can be negative, and you can't let that get to you. But when you see a good one, you know, a lot of people don't see the bad ones. I get all the alerts on Google on whenever all the bad ones pop up, and we try to get rid of those. But no, it's pretty cool. Just got to keep improving. You know, there's always something you can learn. Learned a whole lot last night about running the top on those 1.5 miles, and we ran right next to the wall all night. Once we got the truck where I could, and was comfortable enough, we stayed up pinned to the wall all night, and we came out with a 10th place finish. So, you know, see an article like that, it's pretty cool. Well,
cool. We appreciate you coming back and hanging out with us, man, and can't wait to see what's next.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, driver of the week, Chad Chastain and his brother Ross Chastain from the Camping World Truck Series. Keep your eyes out there on YouTube. Going to be at a track near you. And right here, you can't miss it. Every Saturday night, it's the toughest track in the South. It's the Punta Gorda Speedway. Thanks, Melon.